podcast. I am your host, baby. It's Lee. And like Bruce, pull up a chair because we kicking. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. let me work with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trying to do it big. I'm trying to, yes, I am. Nah, I'm actually happy with myself that I gotten this far with this project and everything. And I'm happy that this is episode 6. Yes, people, can you believe it? Episode 6. Well, I'm just going to say with episode 6, I also like to announce we are on YouTube. Okay? And it's not with the band podcast. You know, that's what it is. And it's not nwtb hit the space bar and put podcast behind it. And we there on YouTube. Okay, so on that little search engine, please go look for us. Please lock us down. Please subscribe. Please like. Please leave a comment. You know, because you're appreciated. You know, as I normally say, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Give me a happy smile. Give me 2 dots on the eyes. And let's do this. I think I probably fucked up on that last part of it, but that's all right. Now, with episode 6, I have to say, I probably done this episode a couple of times, trying to get it right. Different topics. Hell, I'm not going to even lie. 7 and 8 is already in the can. You know? It is not this elaborate, but I got some plans with it basically. So I trust me, we gonna have some fun. Eventually we gonna get there. If you're new to this podcast and you want to know what we do over here on this podcast, we talk about life. I ain't gonna lie. A friend of mine said, hey, it's kind of like that movie, The Devil Wears Prada, and that was basically based on a true story. And if you don't know that, you know, now you know some facts. And with that, that person was a writer, and they was weaving in the truth over the stories. That's what we do over here, Not With The Band. It's the reason we call it Not With The Band because, you know, I'm on my own. I'm doing this by myself. I believe in me. I guess the first person you're supposed to believe in is yourself. You know, I can't lie. It probably is to shut a couple of people up to show like this is how you do it. I can't lie. That's not all the motivation. It is stepping in the right direction. My vision that I have seen, and you know, I'm gonna keep marching forward. So, if you're wondering what we do over here in this podcast, that's what we do. Also, too, want to say phone lines will be opening up. It's trying to lock down a day when this actually will be recorded so people can zoom in and stuff. We kind of can have some guest hosts. I'm definitely looking for y'all. You know, whatever topic. We talking about the world. You got to get some shit off your chest or whatever. You know, be respectful. Come with it. Think about it. Come with some knowledge. You know, if you want to just chop it up or whatever, let's do that. You know, I'm definitely going to get that together. So, you know, that's coming soon. Also, too, I have some things in the can. Slowly but surely. You know, I think, like I said, episode 7 and 8, we're going to start putting some nice little sound effects in here. Make it a little entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Some different stuff. There's some different channels that's going to be started up also, too. I got the Oculus. If you guys don't know what that is, that's basically the little metaverse headset. And I've had it for a minute, and I purchased the game a couple of days ago. And I told myself I was supposed to be playing it, and I haven't because I'm still working on this. The other thing is, too, we got new equipment. Okay, so this is how we make this happen, okay? We also was making it happen with the old equipment, but definitely proud of the new equipment. And hopefully that shit opens up investment. opens up a big advancement on how things are done around here, and it is definitely a good advancement. As you see, we got the mic also too. Yes, it does work. That's me. Okay, so it does work. We have been actually sitting on a lot of stuff, and finally is very, very happy to put it together and search out what, you know, this head has conjured up. you know, so I right now I'm feeling very blessed. I'm feeling blessed because one, I feel that I do have some people out there listening to me, so that I feel good about that. At first I thought I was solo dolo. Like like I said, I do believe I have one subscriber over YouTube. I think I know who that is. Right now I'm feeling a little weird, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Now when I say that, also too, we're over on Instagram. And what's going to happen on Instagram, we're going to start doing short clips on Instagram. You guys know the story of me. Well, I won't say me because if I say that, then I'm incriminating myself. But, and other people that was with me. So it wasn't me. But one of the stories over there tells about some things that went down. And we're going to start sharing some stories about that gentleman and his books and tapes and everything that has been read and is trying to I'm trying to decode them basically. And I don't know, some weird stuff been happening with that. So please stay tuned for that. And like I said, we have the we also gonna have a movie. Where we're putting it also together. The new Smokehouse Chronicle, the revival version, revisit version. Um, that was started a while back. That was trying to get off the ground and it never did. It was some selfish reasons why. And I really hate to say, and point the finger other directions. I would never ever say it was me, not especially now after this is getting started and the reasons why I've done the things I've done. So those selfish reasons right now have went out the window basically. So take a look at yourself. Okay. Now with that, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Things got tense. I don't know what happened. I don't know, but I was feeling like a vibe up in here that wasn't supposed to be, especially when it goes down with this show. You know how it is, people. Now the other thing is, this like I don't know if I mentioned episode 6. This is episode 6. Not with the band podcast. I'm gonna keep saying it because I'm trying to drill it in your head. And we over at YouTube, so please go over there and subscribe. Definitely will appreciate that. It's not NOT with WIT the DA band BAND baby. Hit the space bar and go ahead and put podcast behind that, and you'll find me. So. I kind of feel weird saying that all the time, but I got to say it right now because I just feel like when it comes to this podcast, there's a lot of stuff that need to be done that, like I said, I've been working on bits and pieces here, not just the equipment, with the software, with understanding it, with different ways of doing it, and trying to figure out what's comfortable for me and actually getting started. Now, you notice in podcast 1, episode 1 that I've done now with the band, I felt like, I could see me being new. I could see that first and that second. Up until that third one, I kind of figured out, like, okay, what I want to do. And then with 5 and then with 6, I really know what direction where I want to go with this podcast. So I'm definitely making the investments that I need to make in order to do what I got to do. But I want you guys to understand it is just me, but I'm trying to get on the schedule and really put this on the schedule. I was inspired by hearing that artists, they actually take their craft like a job, and they only dedicate their time to that craft when they're at their job. They really give it 110% when they're at their job. And I really thought about it, and I said, I need to make this podcast like that. Everything I need to do, all the production side of it, all the audio and video side of it, all the commercials, I need to figure out how to get that on the schedule. And I've been doing it. Like I said, I've been really locking down. Yesterday I got done 3 podcasts. Okay, this is, like I said, this is actually 6, episode 6 being redone. But after this is redone, I think this is how it would be done. With a couple little touch up here and there. But overall, I like the way it's going. Now I'm just trying to make sure that I am more cohesive in what I do and keep everything on a steady pace. And people say, "What your podcast is about?" And I just say me, the things that go on in life. Because it is, because I feel like it's not just a story about me. It's about the things that go on in life. It is about, I did say I don't want to speak about the war and stuff like that, but right now there's a lot of things that's causing things to go up. The crazy thing is, it was shit that was going up before the war, but people still want to be convinced that it's because of the war shit's going up. That's interesting. So I guess you can say we do talk about different stuff around here. Now, I'm going to be upfront. Sometimes shit is weaved in. That war story might just have to be told in order to get a point across. With that, let's just start in our little, I guess, my first encounter with not death being wished upon me, because death has been wished upon me and I'm not knowing. But when death is wished upon you and you know it and you hear where it's coming from, and it's such in a deep place of the voice of where it's coming from, that it almost breaks your heart to understand why would you ever say that to a person, anyone. When somebody yelled at across the room, that's hurtful. But then again, I have to look at it like why it was done and what point that person was trying to make. Maybe they was just throwing it across the room to express how upset they was. And they couldn't figure out any other words but to wish death upon somebody. It's crazy. If you have been there, then you definitely understand. It doesn't matter if it's your friends, if it's your family, if it's somebody walking down the street, you hear that. It's well, Now when I say like wishing death upon you, I do mean like if somebody just basically say, they don't care if you die, they don't give a fuck. It's less hurtful if it's just a nobody and you don't know who the fuck it is. It's more scarier on that. But it's more hurtful when you know the person. Now, for me, when I heard that, and knowing at the time where it was coming from, it didn't bother me too much. Because I'm looking at the person like, you're a fucking idiot. Handouts don't come free. If you don't understand that, I guess I'll explain it then. Okay? Sometimes people's head is so clouded with their own BS that they don't even see the blessings that they have knocking at their door. They don't. For instance, like, let's just say you work for this company. Okay? And by working for this company, you have gave your heart and soul for this company. And you make good money with this company. But it comes a time when something else comes into play that makes you feel the company is not treating you right. You know? All your friends from the company that you work with, they're considering going to the company. Excuse me, I burped on the mic, my fault. But the friends are going to the company. The friends are thinking about going to the company. But no matter how good the company has treated you, nothing but respect from top to bottom. Yearly raises, picnics, every month is a different birthday that they're having parties for. It's a great company. But when the bigger company comes in and you don't know how that company's going to treat you. The company treats you good, but you don't know. You take a chance. Or should you? Or would you? You get the same benefits at this company. Your pay is always increasing to the point where you're like, damn, I didn't even think I'd get that much. You know how that feels, right? You know when you get some money and you get it and it's more than what you expect. Matter of fact, here, let me help you out to understand. I just told you I bought new equipment, right? Okay, one of those purchases was a new computer. Okay. Now, the computer, when the guy told me, it was cheaper than what he quoted me. Excitement. That's the type of checks you be getting at this company. But you unsure. So you take the chance. And you know what? When you take the chance, the company you work for tells you, okay, but, we got you. We got you. No matter what go down, we got you. So basically, if anything go wrong over here at this other company, the company you was working for is still treating you good and will take you back. Now you go over to the other company. And what you find out about the other company treats you good, but that pay, that nagging, we gonna need you here, 15 minutes early all the time, type of shit. Give you half the story, but not all the story in order for you to make your decisions. Say you could take vacation here, but then say you can't. So you're having all these problems at this other company, but they're still treating you okay. Still treating you okay. And guess what? The other company always checks in on you to make sure you're still doing okay. Especially with the other company. The company loves you that you used to work for. Respects you, everything, wants you to come back. Hope something doesn't work with the new company you're working with. Now see, here's where something goes wrong. One day, the company you used to work for is no longer no good for you. Something happened. When you was over at your new company, Something happened. You became corrupt. Excuse me. The situations and things became corrupt. Those things that was promised still is not given to you, and it's affecting you. Opposed to going to the other company and at least attempting to maybe leave, you figure the other company is mad and upset at you. Because what you want is not what the company is ready to give you. It does not. We can give you what we can give you, and we can advance a little bit, but we can't give you what you're asking for and still advance a little bit. Because your numbers became too high. So you became upset. And now the other company has to caress you. But you're upset at the company that treated you good all the time. Had open doors. Willing to take you back regardless. And the crazy thing is, you wish horrible things to the company. Now, you're wishing you hope this company tanks now. And guess what? Obviously what's going on with your company over there that you're working for now, shit is not working. It's not the fucking same. Pushing the same papers, cleaning up the same shit. Hearing hearing the boss yell and scream about the same shit. And you're like, fuck, this is the abuse I get? But now I'm stuck because I done fucked off my opportunities with the other company. And I hate the other company. The other company makes me fucking sick now. Every time I see the fucking company, hear the fucking company, the name of the fucking company, fuck the fucking company. You know? You wish death upon the fucking company. Makes no sense. The opportunity was always knocking at the fucking door. I swear I was reading the fucking transcript of what the fuck went on. And not once did I come across where the fucking company wished anything bad on you. The company always had your back. But in the transcripts, I was looking to see what the company could have done. And there's some things in there that the company has done, but it seems like the company is always trying to set the fucking record straight. And one of those things is, by keeping the record straight, is keeping that door always fucking open. But here's the crazy thing. Let me tell you what happened with the company. See, the company never closed its doors. The company actually was remodeling. You know what I'm saying? In there painting, you know what I'm saying? Doing the cabinets, you know what I'm saying? Putting new desks in, new lunch room, new weight room, a music room. They even had a little spot for the fucking podcasters and shit. I was like, damn, when I was reading the transcript, when I was reading the transcripts and shit about what this company had did, I was like, why motherfucker gonna wish shit on them? But the crazy thing is, the company also put in the transcript, when we lost our best employee and we knew our best employee was stolen from us, we had a vision and a new way of doing things. And as time progressed, we learned our best employee wasn't coming back to us. And we already put things in place so it didn't matter if they showed up at the door now or if they showed up at the door then. We have rebuilt, remodeled. We made the sacrifices. That's what I read. That's what I read in the fucking transcripts about this company that lost their best employee. You know? This company basically was hated on. In other words, you know what I'm saying? That's what we say in the streets, hated on. They was hated on. And it seems like they're continuously hated on. It's like I said, death upon me, wishing death upon me. That is the type of situation. That's literally what it is. You know, I mean, I can't explain it any other way than that was pretty deep in reading that and understanding like how that might just fit together in this conversation, but fit together in this conversation. I think that's pretty deep, you know? You probably say, what the fuck? But yeah, you know, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned that, you know, death was wished upon me. And yes, it was wished upon me when I was driving to Detroit, California, from California over here to Detroit. And I really feel it came from a hateful place. And it's okay, you know, to sum it all up. It's all right. It's all right because I could talk about it. It's been all right. I think I just needed that outlet. The crazy thing I'm thinking right now, like what's going through my head right now is like, so I'm going to say like, I run my mouth too much and I hope I don't, but I hope I do. Because we all go through these situations. So I hope it helps somebody out there. And it actually I hope it helps answer some questions out there, you know? That's what we're here for. This is what this podcast is about, you know? Not with the band podcast. Y'all already know it. You know we on YouTube. You know we on Facebook. And you know we on Instagram. Yeah. I'm going to sum this up. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad this is episode 6. This is the last show, like I said, that will be full on Instagram. You can find us over on YouTube at Not With The Band Podcast. NOTWITDABAND. Hit the space bar and go ahead and put podcast in, and we'll show up on YouTube. If you're watching us on Instagram, you already know Swanigan 001, SWANIGEN 001. And on Facebook, if you are watching us over there, 4L Productions. That's the production team that puts this podcast together. We work hard. Setting our future up. So, yes. Anyway, I would just like to thank you. I am your host. My name is Lee. It's me, baby. If you don't know, people, M.E. It's Lee, baby. And like I normally say, if you're trying to remember it, just like Bruce. We out. Not With The Band Podcast, episode 6. Check us next time.